Services. Today, we are very honored to honor two more distinguished public servants who are retiring after many decades of public service. So for this next one, I want to call up Kim Petty and Roderick Franks, who will be joining me to also share some few words. One of our distinguished public servants in the Department of Social Services. This resolution that we're presenting honors Kim Petty, Administrative Operations Manager, for her dedicated service of 28 years to the County of Monterey upon her retirement. She announced her retirement as the Administration's Operations Manager at the Department of Social Services effective March 31st, 2023. I hope you're enjoying every day.
Yes, I am.
She served the people of Monterey County for 28 years, having been hired on October 2nd, 1995. First as the Community Benefits Branch, as an Eligibility Worker I. She was promoted to an Eligibility Worker II, then promoted to Eligibility Supervisor, and then from there she has been promoted to many other positions: Administrative Services Officer, Administrative Services Manager, and then promoted to the Administrative Operations Manager, all in the Administration Services branch at the Department of Social Services. So she truly moved up the ranks, from the bottom to the very top. But she was also project lead on some other very important projects. She established the Community Benefits Branch call center and the remodel of the 713 LaGuardia facility, and was also the project lead on the refurbishment of the Life Foundation building facility, which we know that took a lot of work. So therefore be it resolved that the Board of Supervisors, on behalf of all our residents, hereby congratulates Kim Petty upon her retirement and wishes her success, good health, and happiness in all her future endeavors. So here to add on to these accolades, we have Roderick Franks to say some words as well.
Thank you so much, Chair Alejo. I'll just make this really brief because we don't have enough time today to share with you all the many accomplishments that Kim has given our county in the last 28 years. They are many. And personally, I wish I had a little bit more time to learn everything that Kim knows about social services, facilities, and logistics, just being here a year now, because Kim knows everything about everything. But having said that, I'm thinking of that saying, you don't care what you know until you know you care. And that's the thing that I've been most impressed about Kim, and just getting to know you this past year, is how much you really do care. Not just about the work or our facilities, but you care about our customers that they serve. And all of us co-workers, friends, and family here today certainly know that you've always cared so much about us. And so thank you so much.
All right. Something put on the wall in your retirement, and also we'd love to hear some words from you.
When it comes to speaking, but I do want to say thank you to everyone in the county, especially to all my colleagues in social services for all the work that we've done together. I really appreciate it. And also, I've here see some other colleagues I work with. IT department, I work with public works, parks and facilities on many, many projects. I came to the county as in the Army. I was stationed at Fort Ord, and so I came here in the Army, and I'm from Chicago, South Side Chicago, but once it came time for me to get out in January, I'm like, wait a minute, I can stay here, I like this place. So I've stayed here all these years. I've been getting out of the Army, met my husband, had kids, have grandkids now in this area, so I really love it, and I went full circle. I see Jack is here from MVAO, and to go back into the CID building and remodel it with the supervisor ask you, and to come full circle back to the place where I started at. So I just want to thank everyone who's here. Just thank you for everything. I appreciate it so much.
All right.
And I'm glad that you mentioned your Army service, letting us know your service began before coming to Monterey County. And Jack has a few words.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Roderick. And as Kim mentioned, she started out in the Army, so I think a lot of this is focused on her service to the county, to the constituents, the community. But I think it's very, very important to note and highlight that Kim started out serving her nation first. She comes from a military family. We're grateful for their services and sacrifices. We've got a couple little tokens here for you to thank you for that. I do also want to mention Kim is one of our plaque holders for the Monterey County Employee Resource Group, the Veteran Employee Resource Group. So she helped get that going, and it's an organization intended to recruit and retain veterans to work here for the County of Monterey. So we're going to miss you, We're super grateful for everything you've done. I personally am grateful for everything you've done to help veterans and help my office. And I really, really wish you well as you enter retirement. Thank you for your service.
Beautiful.